Okay, thanks Twitch for doing that. Should be back on now. And hey, Fat's one. Alright. Well, Fat's won. 98%. They really liked, Super Nintendo Chalmers, getting flat in there. They don't like that so much, though. Okay, I forgot we had Q as well. Alright. That's one of the few times I've had somebody no-show, but, like, even with him, like, being like, oh, fuck, dude, I can't make it tonight, I have, like, better things to do. They were still like, nah, the show was perfect. We don't even need that guy. So, fuck you, Kunihiro Matsumura, I guess. Oh, go holy, well, of course. They never fix that. It's still saying, I have a tournament. Well, Lil Uzi is a musician, yes. So that makes perfect sense. Alright, the guy from Shenmue ended up in there. So, Hold on. Yeah. I've heard the Cool Z theme from Shenmue 2 the other day. It's probably one of the best things I've ever heard in my life. In fact, I'm almost tempted to just turn this game down and just blare that. Which I could easily do. Let's get some real management music going on here. Hell yes. It's Cool Z's theme. He's down with Cranky, apparently. Yeah, go to America. Maybe we'll get Cool Z. Oh. I call it. Hopefully they find some promising talent like this young performer here. Okay. Hi. Oh, we can get the juice. The juicy juice. I kind of want to get Shion, but he already refused me. G major. Yeah, kinda. I'm always hearing you hit the man on the left with the letter attack, you hit the man on the left because I'm down with Cranky. Hey, you. I don't know you. I hate you. Don't walk around here. No! Oh, fucking, Yasha from Ring Rage. There are so many people here that, will just say no to me. I want my characters, damn it! Alright, let's just give, like, a ton of money to Deathmatch, see what happens. Cool, alright. Money talks, man. Alright, he's just tossing the money going, yeehaw! We could get Bob Hoskins, and not the Bob Hoskins I made. But then again, we could get Zena, who has some of the funniest voice clips I've heard so far. Yes! Yes! Alright, Zena, don't no-show on me, even though I have a feeling you're just going to. Oh, here we go. Yeah. I have two versions of Xena here, actually. Normal Xena and John Xena. Alright, let's see, might as well just, do this. That Kafka didn't get a chance there, so. Oh, Shao Kahn! I put custom sounds on him, so. This will be funny. This is banking a lot on Xena not no-showing, which I have a feeling she will, but. You know what? Oh! Cool. Alright. Very good. Very good. Alright, Those two booger, games. Well, it's like I always say, you can always trust in Lucy Lawless. That is an amazing name, by the way. It just sounds like the name of a character she'd play, but it's like her name.
Fight.
We're off to, quite a match already. And there's that. Ah. Oh, perfect. Alright, I didn't include the disqualification cues. Plus, instead of give up, he just goes, Prah! I mean, for what I hear, this is accurate to the show. Maybe a little too accurate. Xenia's... Xenia. It's Xenia's, why do we keep saying it like that? The warrior princess's, war cry. Xena. There we go. Deathmatch is weirdly quiet all of a sudden.
5 minutes gone.
There we go. Wow, that did a lot of damage.
2.
He isn't doing the other sound. Oh man. If I could figure out a way to get you suck in there. Oh, that would be perfect. My God, Death Mask. Good work. I'd say this is fairly in the bag. We had the Warrior Princess as a special guest to get completely thrashed by Death Mask.
1, 2.
Ah, Shao Kahn, you sound different all of a sudden. Did she do that in the show? I did not watch that growing up. Nah, it's just the arena announcer.
Excellent.
Alright. Well, that was certainly a match that happened. Hey, the Battle Monsters theme started playing. You just can't hear it over all the applause. Because my show is so great. Just keep going with it, man. We might be able to squeeze in an entire tournament here.
Fight.
Oh, it is? I like Lucy Lawless, so I'm a bit biased. She had my hairstyle in that show. Jesus. Yeah, the SNK... the SNK hit sounds just make this game sound way more violent now.
Oh, I know you want some of this.
It just sounds like Booger's doing that one super where Ralph just keeps punching him in the face over and over again. My God! Well, I gotta turn on break because I have a great sound clip for Shao Kahn for that.
1, 2.
5 minutes gone.
5 minutes gone. I'm very wary about this. Also, I'm gonna try to do an overhaul of a lot of AI sometime. If I don't just end up making 5 more characters. I made Richter Belmont. I don't know shit about Castlevania, but I do know, you know, that Konami wrestling game we discussed that had Richter in it. And I made that version. So I will showcase that at the end sometime. Getting a message from Sasha. But how did he not give up there? Dalon must be wearing a cup. It's saying he should tap out, like, right on that meter, but also I think there's a there's that DQ count, so maybe that's influencing it.
4, 5, 10 minutes gone. 7, 8, 9, 10,
I have a feeling that might have happened. Wow.
Black Boogie!
That's Boogie.
Black Boogie! Oh, I know you want some of this!
Okay, Booger still reigns supreme. So I think, yeah, we got Sasha here. Alright, start voice call. Oop.
Hey there.
Hey. So I got a tournament going.
Ooh, just a singles tournament or like a tournament with a company?
Just, singles. But, we have, we recruited Deathmask, who was concerned about his fighting style not matching with ours until I just threw, like, a ton of money at him.
Fight!
That sounds about right. The Angel fighting, who's Angel fighting right now?
Goemon from Blood Warrior.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, we got concerned for a second because we heard the KOF noise and thought that like the audio was coming in really bad. We were like, oh wait, right.
Yeah. Sneak peek for the hit sounds used for the next Melbash, since it's going to be KOF themed anyway. Also, Goemon.
So is that going to be like?
Sorry.
Is that going to be open recruitment like the last one too, or?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like posting a like Google Doc and saying, "Hey, submit your team."
Yeah, I have a feeling.
No.
Shao Kahn's arguing with me, apparently.
So I think you mentioned like maybe wanting to like decrease the workload on this one. So maybe just suggesting like, hey, stick 2 teams on the workshop.
No.
Damn it, Shao Kahn, stop answering for me.
Well, I thought it was a good idea, Shao Kahn.
I might suggest that. I'll still, like, be willing to make characters if need be. But, mostly I'm just concerned how many entrants there will be. I think I might cap it at, like, whatever the last one had. Which is still a lot. I don't want to, you know, go over that, you know?
Yeah. I mean, hell, you've got Evo week to think about it. So.
Yeah. Maybe I'll ask Sonic.
Or however,
Sorry.
however much thinking you'll be able to do there.
Yeah, right. I'll probably be like on stream in front of like hundreds of people. Like, it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'll ask Sonic Fox if he wants to put a team in Melbash. It'll be just like.
God, what if Sonic Fox just fucking like showed up in Project Justice or Keanu? What would happen?
Unfortunately, I checked. No, like none of the super big names are at Animivo. It's too small
So
time.
there's actually like an entrance list and stuff.
Yeah, like all the attendees are there. I think Kyoto has 31 people for it.
10 minutes gone.
That's surprisingly large.
Yeah. It's funny because, like, Animivo, like, just has a bunch of side tournaments that are, like, you know, like, 20, 30 people, and then Guilty Gear just has, like, 125.
Jeez. Like, that's specifically Exit, right?
Yeah, the latest one. It's kind of weird to see that have, like, only a side stage thing, considering, but hey.
Yeah, there's still plenty of arcs and stuff on the main stage.
Yeah. I'm still surprised.
You will die.
Jesus Christ, Goemon.
Goemon is like nearly dead.
He's pulling everything he's got out, though. What? Okay.
He's going for the flying nothing, I think.
Every time they botch a flying move, it just has like one of the hardest sounding SNK hit noises too, so it's perfect.
Excellent.
Oh. It is so weird to hear like the actual sounds now. Like it's becoming dangerously close to the real thing now.
What's Goemon's pulse gonna look like for like his next fight?
Wait, what now?
They pulled 100 for that though.
Yeah, seriously. We might as well watch this entire tournament. I mean, why not, right?
Fair enough. It could take up the whole episode, but hey, it'd be an episode.
Fight.
I don't know. I have it at 175 speed, so. Fortunately, I do not have custom sounds for either of these two yet, but.
Okay, who is Lafa fighting?
Super Nintendo Chalmers.
Oh, we forgot we hired him.
I keep thinking I hired like just the normal one. Then I'm like, oh yeah, I installed this. Mellyverse is a series of Fire Pro AI tournaments where I just say like, hey everybody, like name like 3, well I guess 4 now. People that you want in your team, and I'll either make them or download them or whatever, and then they'll fight in the tournament, and kind of about it, really.
It used to be just 3-on-3, but this year it's 3-on-3, and every team's got a striker.
Yeah, which I think for like the loser battle royale, I'll put in like both like whoever, you know, submitted or got pinned or whatever, and also their striker. And depending on who wins, they could, you know, the striker has a chance to take their place in the team when they return.
5 minutes gone.
I got some ideas cooking up for that.
Now let's hope our team will do far better this year.
Yeah, same. I actually did a league match to see how my characters are, like, you know, my best ones. Funnily enough, Kinoko, a character I just made, apparently, according to that league match, she's like my second best already.
I think we had a general thought, but like nothing definite yet.
Yeah, same. Also, regarding suggestions, I've just started, like, posting Google Docs and be like, hey, just throw whatever in here. I might have to regulate it, though, because I still don't know who the hell Death was last time. That may have just been somebody else submitting a duplicate team, and I wouldn't have any way of knowing.
Maybe just be like, hey, provide images.
I didn't make the doc yet. This will happen in a couple of weeks. Because I'm going Evo later this week, so I kind of have no time to really organize it now. But apparently at Combo Breaker, there was like a Fire Pro Returns tournament or something. And
They always seem to pull out a bunch of like weird side tournaments. Like I know next year they got like one of the Kinegamon games
hell
as
yeah,
a side tournament.
that's pretty cool. I remember, yeah, the returns clip. Of course, the finals were like Goku versus Shrek, because that's, I guess, the only thing it can be. But so apparently they were messing.
Nobody used like the default stuff.
Apparently not. I guess they were using somebody's custom save or something. So hell, if that means I could just like bring my world save and just just take it there and see what happens, I'll totally do that. It's got to be totally balanced, of course.
1, 2, 3.
It's going on surprisingly long.
A lot of these matches kind of are. It's making us terrified for the later, like the semifinals and the final.
Yeah. They'll be, like, tired by then, though.
There's no greater hell than running a gruesome fighting tournament because everybody by the finals is just like dead in 2 hits.
I can imagine. Kafka still not being able to pull off somehow. And we have
also,
two.
we just realized we called him Lafa earlier. It's like right game, wrong character.
Well, now they gotta cosplay as each other.
Well, if you ever needed alternate costume ideas.
Well, Kafka already has a home movies reference as an old outfit.
1, 2, excellent.
Hey, 1. And he's not very
You
happy.
just have excellent replacing the 3.
What now?
You just have excellent replacing the 3.
Yeah. Because it's like, you know, you win. In Deathmask and Booger, I have custom sounds for both of them, so this will be fun. We have 2 battle monsters.
I think we did hear the. I think we did hear the Booger ones. I don't think we've heard that Mask one.
The Deathmask is exactly what you'd expect. Just what? Wow. Okay.
He's going to town already.
That's what he does. He's charging up his mana.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello.
5.
1, 2,
There's a DQ count, so Booger can't really do his ECW stuff here.
Well, you can still do that.
Yeah, somehow that's still legal. Let's boogie indeed.
God, we kind of wish you could have like pain noises.
Yeah, right? Maybe they'll find some way to mod that in next time. They've modded so many other things in here. Like, you can have, like, there's so many options to this thing, honestly. Like, I can't even,
5 minutes gone.
I think there was something for, like, custom, like, and, like, you know, the commentators will start talking during the entrance if you have an MP3 for it or something. And you can basically replace, like, all the sounds now.
That's wild.
Yeah. Okay, that's going on.
Oh, I know you want some of that.
Also, to give people themes, you just, like, put an MP3 that's the same name as the character, and it just loads it up now. And that's way more preferable to having to just, like, be like, here's their theme in the character, you know, skill menu, which you can't access if they're downloaded.
Is this specifically a mod, or is that like actually a update for the game thing?
That's a mod.
No.
Shao Kahn, shut up! I'm trying to explain something here. It's the easy theme mod, I believe it's called, in that whole framework thing.
1, 2.
He's barely put a dent in Booger there.
The problem is Booger's got that like acclaim wrestling
10
games
minutes
help.
gone.
Yeah.
2, 3.
Which profile pic? The one on the stream or like my Twitch one? Because My friends drew those.
Somebody get that moron a tissue!
That's what happens when you call Death Mask a moron.
1, 2.
It's about the same effect as calling Beavis a fart knocker.
Yeah. Oh, he finally did his other sound. Whoop! But basically, the character is a character I made up. One day. Hey, Booger One was that was themes here too.
Oh, I know you want some of this!
Beautiful. That theme is legitimately great. And
I think the funniest part will always be that, like, the person who made it just had no clue what the fuck he was doing for this character.
yeah, like,
He was just told. He was just told booger.
yeah, and, yeah, apparently, he said, he never was given a copy of the game, which he, follows up with, I'll consider myself lucky. And, while he's, doing his sounds over there, for the Jester theme, they... Sorry.
Oh, go on.
For the Jester theme, they told him to make music for somebody that looks like Pee-wee. He does not look like Pee-wee Herman.
1, 2.
I don't think I want to see a more ripped Shao Kahn. That's just gonna go into, like, Baki the Grappler territory, I think.
No.
See, even he doesn't like it. He keeps saying it, like, the perfect times.
Hey, we just kind of realized this is basically a Kusage tournament, isn't it?
Oh, what now?
It's just a tournament of Kusage characters.
Yeah, essentially. I mean, Xena, the warrior princess, was in the first match, but she had a Kusoge fighting game too, so I guess she counts.
She had a Kusage, like, adventure game, too.
No.
I liked that.
I still would love to do, like, I still love to do an article on just all the Acclaim wrestling games someday.
Yeah. That'd be, 'cause I feel like a lot of parts of those games don't get really explored enough, like all the weird, obscure stuff about them. Reminds me, I might have to make, sorry.
The main problem is, like, doing research for it, like... I got incredibly bored halfway through, just trying to play Warzone.
Yeah, that'll happen. Good job, Kafka. Up.
1, 2.
Shit, what was I saying? Oh yeah, remind me to make the, Acclaim version of Turok, by the way. Because that's another wrestling oddity thing.
Which one was Turok in? Was that, Attitude, or...?
That was Warzone.
10 minutes gone.
Oh.
He was like an unused, hidden character, I think.
Oh, okay. That would explain why we never heard about him.
Yeah, and he was just The Rock, cause get it, Turok.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay, there we go. I gotta.
I just remember, like, this podcast that we, like, we did a whole episode of Warzone. And then just, like, halfway through the episode, they went, fuck it, and started playing Here Comes the Pain instead.
Yeah, I mean, that's how Warzone works. At least the ECW
Warzone,
game.
like,
sorry.
when it comes to Warzone, the average process is this. You play it for like 5 minutes. You go, oh, fuck this. You enter the cheat for the FMVs, watch them, and then you're done.
Yeah, it's like, at least the ECW game had like some really goofy match types and some of the best voice sets I've ever heard in a video game. Well, Booger versus Kafka.
As it was meant to be.
Yeah. Also, we still have like a half hour or so left for, possibly even more for the, promoter stuff, because I do want to show off some of the stuff I've made recently. And also downloaded. Turns out, that weird Konami wrestling game that's just like pre-rendered Fire Pro that had all the Konami cameos in it. There's now 3 characters made from that.
You made Richter, right?
Yeah, I made Richter, and somebody else made Gambari, Goemon, and Sparkster.
I'm like thinking about it today. I would love to like try and make the Stardust be like.
That'd be a good idea.
Somebody get that moron and fish him!
Problem is, like, most of their movesets are ridiculously simplistic.
Yeah, I've run into that problem before, but I still finished Jesse Ventura either way.
The tricky part's going to be doing the not Yasha Kurenai, because her special move is hitting you with a kendo stick.
Oh, yeah, I don't know how you'd really do that, actually. Maybe just, like, give her
Like, there is weapon attack stuff, but, like, that's like a fork.
give her just, like, a sledgehammer attack that does way too much damage and just pretend it's a kendo stick.
That could have worked. We can always just take like the easy way out too, and just be like, "Hey, I just downloaded a call of like, download an edit of the character this is based on, change the outfit and change the finisher, and that's it."
I feel like some of the moves should be shuffled around too, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, probably a
Yeah. Again, it's just a thought.
yeah. I feel like a base since it's
For
since
if I ever actually get back to making like Fire Pro edits on PC.
Yeah. Why is
We look back down, they're just all red.
why is Booger so good?
I think we gotta like tweak his defense stat a bit. Because I'm wondering if that's just what's going on, is like, if it's just he's got absurdly high defense.
Nah, it should be balanced. I don't I always have a point standard, and I never have the perimeters go over 8, but at the same time, maybe he just uses a lot of moves that have 8 perimeters. Maybe just his AI is really good, I don't know. Could be a million things.
At the same time, it's like we said, him having a metric ton of health is perfectly well within acceptable parameters.
Yeah. And yeah, it's weird to realize that Warzone was the first time that American players could, well, No Mercy and WrestleMania 2000 came after Warzone.
Yeah. It was also like the first time in a 3D game that there were crateable ladies, too.
Yeah. Which, it's funny considering even Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 still didn't do that.
Like that, it's weird that they added that for WrestleMania 2000.
They very slightly did. In that you just kind of recolored the ladies.
Insofar as like, it was like insofar as like you can make people, but they'd have like terrible movesets.
No, it was, I think you can make whatever moveset you want. It's just like, it would have to be like China, but now she's wearing purple and you couldn't really do anything else with it.
Oh, I know you.
And Booger wins.
I just noticed his goatee is kind of just like floating off of his face. It's Fire Pro, I mean, that's what happens.
So is this for a title, or is this just a tournament?
This is just a tournament. I forgot to put a title on the line. Well, they enjoyed it.
We don't even remember what titles we have left.
Probably like none. Minot and Rambo, okay. And that's it.
That's all that happened.
Nothing noteworthy happened this month. Star wrestler Robert Garcia left SNK. Well,
He's going to go join the Doc Counter roster.
Is there a way we can get him? Wherever.
Actually, that's a thought too. Just make Zachy Wild for Fire Pro.
Oh wow, yeah.
I don't think he'd be terribly difficult to make.
Not at all. He's very simplistic looking. That's a lot of money for Robert.
Look, you want those kicks, you gotta pay for 'em.
Let's see. Alright, well, we got him. We're doing pretty good at, like, getting people, so that's cool.
I feel like that should be the sort of thing that, like, would affect, like, relationships with companies, too.
Yeah.
Like, you hire Robert who just left SNK, and SNK's like, yo, what the fuck?
I don't think that's, like, a thing. I think it's only, like, if you, like, directly steal them from their company while they're still, like, with them. But I do agree that there should be a mechanic where they just kind of, like, side-eye you. Now, Aki is not out of business. They make fashion games
They
now.
just changed their name. They changed their name and they make fashion games.
Yeah.
Really good fashion games.
Yeah, it's
When
like
you play
how...
Style Savvy. It's good.
Yeah. It's like how the Battle Monsters company never went out of business. They just got absorbed into like 50 different companies over time. Like to the point where
That's
like...
kind of the fate of everything.
yeah. To the point where they made that, that wrestling game with actual Virtual Fighter characters in it. They had a hand in Shenmue. Fighting Vipers 2. Forget what else there was. There was that PS2 beat 'em up, beat down Fists of Vengeance. They had a hand in that too. Which I'm considering playing on stream one day. It's quite a game, that one. It's like a beat 'em up, but it kind of just turns into a fighting game whenever you run into people. Like I said, it wouldn't really be a beat 'em up then. It would be like more just an adventure game, but you know what I mean. Who can we invite? Well, Cynthia Rothrock, hell yeah, alright. Alright, we need to have an event. Apparently, like... Cynthia Rothrock is one of the most important players in the Hong Kong VHS era. I'm sure I'm, like, really underplaying what she's done by just saying that, but...
I wonder what she's doing nowadays.
Apparently she has a Patreon now. Let me check that real quick, because, I don't actually know what it was for. So just, stare at these men, pointing at each other, I guess. Oh, she just makes, like, She just makes like video lessons for martial arts now, I guess. Also, I think that just said she was at Comic-Con. So, there's that. Okay, I guess, wait, we can just do, like, a tag team thing. And yes, the, Earthbound, Choose Your Name theme is playing right now.
Not that we're able to really hear it.
Yeah, it's one of the
Of course,
quieter
it's a
tracks.
kind of-
Yeah, I didn't equalize any of these menu themes, so they're kind of going in and out here. Who... I'm trying to do tag teams with, like, characters we didn't see in action yet. Coyote and Q versus Beavis and... Oh yeah, this guy. I forgot to sign him up and I, like, just haven't watched him. Or I might have before, I'm not really sure. These two love fighting each other, I guess.
They are destined to fight forever.
Wait, isn't Booger in poor condition? Oh, his neck. I'm not gonna change the ref, because it's, you know, Shao Kahn. Okay, can we do a medium haul? Maybe even a large haul? No. Alright, even if one of them... Okay. I thought we signed him. Alright, well, whatever. It's only one match, so it's like, who cares? Okay, the Tekken 1 theme, sure. Which is only 20 seconds. Let's go with the Heavy D theme. And see what the hell happens here.
Madness.
Fight.
Beavis has 2 custom sounds. I really gotta elaborate on those later, but... Man, I haven't played Kazuna Encounter in quite a while. It's a very strange entry into the SNK lineup. Out of curiosity, I'm gonna look at the Q's taunt, see if they're, Caveman Shout. Okay, that checks out. Seems like Samurai Showdown is going well for SNK so far.
It has been going pretty well. At the same time, it's like, wow, 6 of the 8 finalists are in like Evo or something, or at least in the like SNK World Tour, are all Genjo.
Yeah, I heard he kind of makes the game boring, but I guess he always was Iori.
5 minutes gone.
It's like 6 Genjiros, a Yashimaru, and a Halmar.
No, at least one of the new characters got in there. I am surprised Shiki got in there. Yeah, King of Fighters 14 was weird because, like, nobody wanted to play it for some reason. It's like, even at, like, the day of release... sorry.
I think the problem is the whole...
The whole what?
Shut up, ass muncher. Shut up,
The whole
ass
thing
muncher.
with, like, KOF 14 draft, like, everybody got
Yeah.
uptight about it.
Yeah, I feel like people got way too hung up on it. Like, yeah, it doesn't really have much of a graphical style to it, but at the same time, you know, there's stuff in there.
Shut up, ass muncher.
It's just like, yeah, I remember getting it at release and just like nobody wanted to play it. Like, it was weird. I think that's around the time that the new Guilty Gear was still like the hot new thing, so everybody was just playing that instead. Oh, now there's no DQ count, okay. I guess I didn't check my rules very closely. I think after this match, then I'd see how the other matches are doing. Then we'll do some exhibition matches.
Okay.
What the Q? I mean, I guess that's what he does, but.
Shut up, ass muncher. Shut up, ass muncher.
Okay. Oh, also, one of the mods is the strike contest. The lengths are actually randomized now.
Huh.
Instead of like the same two lengths.
I always thought it was the sort of thing that was like determined by like their power.
Nah, it's I actually have no clue how the strike contest works at all. It just kind of happens.
1, 2. Excellent.
Well, we have our new tag team champions, I believe. All right. I wonder what will happen here. With that text, it just sounded like she like kind of like lightly pushed him over, and then he just lost.
I mean, that sounds like going on.
Wow. I think Gary Chalmers actually won one.
They're pulling out like fantastic matches.
Yeah. I like how the title match was our lowest rated so far. Oh yeah, an actual Battle Monsters match. 96? Oh yeah. Let's watch this one real quick. It's like, hey, we got a new character, so. Yeah, sure. Now, get. All right. I actually rewatched Undefeatable to make this character. I still forget that Godfrey Ho actually made that movie because it's like weirdly competent for the most part. I mean, during, you know, the scene where the villain dies, they're making they're making like eye-based puns. Keep an eye out, Stingray. Yeah, see ya. Like, not the time.
No.
Yeah, Shao Kahn doesn't like it either. That's totally inappropriate. It's undefeatable. It's the movie that this character was based off of. And yeah, it's a movie. Man, look at the difference between the health bars right now. By the way, what the hell is going on?
How on earth? How on earth is like Cynthia Rothrock just doing nothing to Angel?
I have no idea. I thought she was a little better than this. Maybe Angel's just really good. Alright, music from D2 started playing. I was really worried that like eventually like something like the Fresh Prince theme would start playing. Alright, she's starting to do things. It might be a bit too late, though.
1, 2. Excellent.
Wow, what the hell was that? Man, we're never inviting her back. Alright, Booger. Booger versus Atana. Well.
Exactly as expected.
Frank Sinatra is the new champion. Alright, what else happened here? Oh, well. I have to point out, I like that one of the photos in the magazine is just a picture of a random dude's arm. Like, it doesn't even look like, you know, a wrestling photo. It's just like they just got a bodybuilder and they're just like, hey, can you just like flex real quick?
That's like an actual real arm. That's not like art. Good lord.
Yeah. Dio. Alright, well that's hell, we're almost done with the fire promoter thing, because it's almost going to be year 4. And that's where we'll stop. Speaking of stop, I'm going to stop this recording real quick when we go to the exhibitions. Starting now.